Hey y'all, this is a get ready with me do-over because I had a complete makeup fail in the last video. So this is a do-over. My first step in applying makeup has become sunscreen. I've really been trying to get consistent with applying sunscreen every day and especially applying it under my makeup as well. And I found these other two products, the Super Glue Glow Screen. It's tinted sunscreen. So I found this on Sephora and they were kind of able to color match me. And this is my first time trying the product out. And I like that it's a light tint on my skin when I apply it, and that the product isn't super thick. So it's very easy to apply, very easy to blend in with my skin, which I was afraid about this possibly leaving the white cast that sometimes sunscreen does. So I'm grateful that the Neutrogena sunscreen that I use, as well as the Super Goop, doesn't leave that thick white film on my skin. That would especially be irritating if I was applying makeup. So I'm just trying to blend in the sunscreen and make sure that I got all of the spots filled in as much as possible. So I like that it's giving me like a light glow, very light tint, not very thick. This is the Forever foundation in shade 5W. It is 24-hour foundation and also has sunscreen in it. But I guess I hadn't used the product in so long that it got dried up and would not come out of the applicator. So I got these makeup sponges at Five Below. And this is actually my first time using them, and they actually came in handy. So the method I use when applying foundation, when I'm trying to make it more lightweight and not as heavy of a makeup look, I really wanted my skin to still show through, especially because I've been working hard on my skin, so I didn't want to have it completely covered up. I wanted to go for a lightweight makeup, daytime makeup look because it was a day party. So I didn't want it to be too heavy, too thick, and I didn't want to overdo it. So Dior, their foundation is very lightweight, and I love the way it applies on my skin. So my go-to concealer is the Born This Way in shade Maple. I also like their foundation as well. So Dior, Il Makiage, and Born This Way are the three go-to foundations that I use when I'm applying makeup. I love those three. I haven't switched concealers though. I'm afraid to try a different concealer because when I've tried different ones in the past, they have been too light and just didn't blend in well with the foundation. And I found that the Born This Way concealer works with all three of the foundations that I like the most. I've noticed, that my skin kind of changes color depending on the season. So sometimes I have to switch out my foundation, and sometimes I have to do a little bit of mixing to get the perfect shade match. But Dior, Il Makiage, and Born This Way have done really good. Y'all let me know if y'all need the shades to any of those three brands that I named, because it is very difficult to color match and really get the right shade. You don't want your makeup to be too dark, and you don't want it to be too light where, you know, it doesn't match your neck, your hands, or anything like that, which of course is not going to be an exact match with any of those things all of the time. And I do not want to apply makeup to my neck because I just feel like, especially because I'm wearing all white at this event, that would be a recipe for a disaster. So I'm doing a little bit of light contouring with the Born This Way concealer on my nose. I'm not very good at contouring. I don't wear makeup very often, so it's almost like I'll get really good at doing it or really efficient and then go months without doing it and almost forget how I applied it in the past. So that's another reason why I wanted to go the lightweight route, because I knew I wouldn't have enough time to really perfect, all of the stages of makeup with the contour and everything that normally comes with that. So right now my makeup is looking really good. I've switched over to using the Eco Tool makeup brush. I really love the Eco Tool makeup brushes. I've also found some good ones on Amazon as well. I have sensitive skin, so they really work well with my skin, the Eco Tools makeup brushes. So I'm going in my under eye. My under eye has always been a concern because I get these dark circles under my eyes, and it's almost like it's the lightest part of my face as well. It's very difficult to describe. It's almost like you can see the veins in my under eye because it's the lightest part of my face, but it's also where I get the dark circles when I don't get enough sleep. And because this was a day party and I worked second shift, I had to get up and start getting ready a lot earlier than I normally would. This is also my first time trying the Chalab lavender translucent um face powder, and I must say I really like this product. It was translucent. It was very easy to apply. It didn't I didn't need to worry about color matching. I didn't need to worry about that. It gave a matte finish without it looking dry. So I really like it. I always go in on my T-zone and my chin just to make sure it's not too shiny in those spots. So now I'm going in with blush. I normally don't do blush, but because it was a day party, I did want just a little bit of blush on my cheeks. So I like how the blush turned out. It's very light, a pink type blush. If y'all need the details to that product, I'll let y'all know in the comment section. So I'm almost pretty much done, but of course, the last and my favorite step, when I don't have time to do my eyebrows, I love a good lip pencil. So I don't know how it's pronounced, this makeup brand. Is it NYX? Is it NYX? What is it called? I have several different kinds of makeup pencils. Lip pencils, but my favorite are the ones from NYX. This is Espresso. I also got some good ones from TikTok as well. Matte has good makeup pencils, and this was the final makeup